how we do it in Bushwick, bro. Bushwick is a film from 2017 starring a member of the cast of John Tucker Must Die and also a professional fighter. We'll tell you who's who after this. It's basically an action thriller that all takes place in real time, and it's meant to look like one really long shot, but it's actually made up of a bunch of really, really long takes, which is still impressive. And basically, martial law seems to be happening. Everyone's just kind of getting killed left and right, and we don't really know who or why is doing this. But we just know that our characters have to get out and make their escape, and literally get to the chopper. Now look folks, as of a few months ago, I now live in Bushwick, in fact, but I'm not even going to say that I'm somebody who can really define it. But already calling your movie Bushwick is just kind of inviting floodgates of criticism over authenticity of what it means to be from Bushwick. It's a very simple plot to get on board with, and you know, you're kind of off to the races pretty quickly, but I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking of other movies once it starts, like Children of Men, 28 Days Later, Cloverfield. These are all movies of varying quality, but they're all certainly better than this one. It feels like we never really get beyond the surface level of the action scenes, and it all just kind of feels a bit too serious. And although the characters in a movie like this don't have to be overly memorable, they're still not very defined, and there's not really much room for character arcs, which you can still do in a movie in real time. And spoiler alert, it turns out Texas has seceded from the... Really? Can you hear that? Oh my god. Party's in full swing. Anyway, Texas has seceded. No, not in real life, at least not yet. But, I don't know, just for that alone, it seems like this movie's politics is a little bit kind of a couple of years behind on what it's commenting on. I mean, we just got Trump in office, so now's a good time to watch Solo or whatever. Honestly, man, there's few redeeming factors about this movie. I'm kind of not even sure what the point of view of it is. Is it farcical, satirical, straight-faced parody? It's just kind of, the whole thing's just kind of flat, man. The acting, the dialogue, the pacing, just everything is very flat and serious. Brittany Snow plays one of my least favorite character tropes, which is that of the male or female, usually white, who goes, "Wait a minute, do you really want to do that?" And then you're like 60 minutes into the movie, and we've already established who this character and the other characters are, and still they go, "Wait a minute, just think about what you're doing." Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. The soundtrack is actually composed by legendary and accomplished rapper Aesop Rock, and kind of surprisingly and disappointingly, the music itself in the movie is very forgettable and kind of disposable and doesn't really serve what's going on screen most of the time. And actually, I feel like the movie could have taken a different direction and had more of a consistent pace, and I feel like the music would have helped with that. But this music is just too blasé, and I kind of expect more from Aesop Rock. There's really no song that stands out on the soundtrack. You would almost kind of have to already know that it was Aesop Rock to even notice that he was the one who did the soundtrack in the first place. It's just unfortunate. I feel like this movie could have worked if it was just more fleshed out, you know? Just if there was just more going on. It just feels very surface level the whole time. If you're looking for just straight up action, especially from first person perspective the whole time, and don't have to worry about plot very much, watch a movie like Hardcore Henry. It's solid. If you want to find a movie that's very well done, where it's actually all done in one shot, a very nice recent one by way of Germany, I think, from 2015 or 2014, Victoria. I wonder what Bushwick Bill would have to say about all this. Oh no, there's no cutaway. I'm just wondering. This movie leaves me with nothing to talk about. I can't recommend this one, folks. Skip it, and choose from any of the other movies I mentioned in this review. Thank you so much for watching. Stay sexy.